already set to go racing. Pretty short turnaround here from a slightly delayed finish to the Grid Life GT race. That was the closest in Grid Life history. We'll see if the IBOC GLTC drivers can do any better. Arjuna, mathematically impossible, but let's give it a go.
And another story where we may be seeing slightly different car fields fighting in that mid part of the lap. Andy's Metcard flew away to the race lead. He's trying to repeat that in race number 2.
And here we go. Green flag is waving now. We're underway. Aaron Magnussen into turn 1, side by side with Smedegaard, trying to hold tough on the outside.
And important, I think, if Magnussen's able to get clear of Smedegaard, that will prevent Eric Patil from going on the offense as well. Sweep out through long turn 2. Magnussen puts the power down nicely, roars to the point.
Yeah, that's a great launch for the number 3. Again, he's battling Catil. Catil needs to get by that 212 car, the Toyota 86, if he wants to battle Magnussen like he did at Road Atlanta last month.
But we know that even though maybe that second place machine isn't the most powerful car, it builds up a 3-second lead by the end of the race. And so Smedegaard is the form driver, I would say, this weekend. Important that Magnussen's got that position. Catil, with the success that he's had this season, has got 125 pounds of weight ballast added to his car as well, so it's a bit heavier, doesn't get off the corners and in a straight line as efficiently as it might do. Really needs to succeed in the twisty stuff. Yeah, through
turns 8 and 9, now the high-speed back section of the racetrack, and for Magnussen to hold the lead, that's critical for him with that LS power plant. He can get up off the corner. That's a great vehicle for defense at Gingerman Raceway, which is really where you want to be. So see if Smedegaard can reel him back in. Catil is cleared for 3rd. Then behind, it's Waldbaum and then Dana Basinski in the number 99 BRZ.
Looks like a couple of drivers that had a disappointing start in race 1, avoided that fate. And Lena Chin in particular in the 917, who started off inside of the front 2 rows in race 1, holding on to her spot inside of the front 8 right now. Back onto the main straight, but a big gap building at the front. It does look as though like Magnussen's found another gear from that first race.
Yeah, that's a great call out because he's really keeping that gap stretch 1 second between them. Catil, see Basinski had that bit of a wiggle, and Lena Chin up the inside of teammates Salil Shukla pretty late in the going there. Wasn't able to keep the overlap, and now Grimm poking to the inside of the S2000.
Sometimes you go for a move, it doesn't work out, and you're left vulnerable on the outside of the track heading up to turn 3, but she's come across slightly to pinch off the nose of the young 17-year-old.
Trouble at 3, somebody locked up a tire or has some kind of mechanical problem. It's Blake Court.
catch it? Did you see why that happened? Let's go back and watch it one more time. Watch the throttle position in the middle of the screen while braking into the corner. Let's watch the rest to see how it finished, then I'll take a deep dive into the car and see exactly what happened. Who I had contact with, I caught right after the race. He wasn't mad, he knew something weird happened. I explained it. He said all good, we both got laps in to be able to start the next race in a decent position. He did have a bent toe link, he didn't finish that race, so I definitely offered up to buy his replacement toe link. It's a BRZ, there's lots of them around luckily, so he was able to get that repaired really quickly. He actually had one in hand before I even got to him to say sorry, so all good on that front. Now it's the second to last lap, and I know that I can get a better time than what I had before because I was always fighting somebody. Race 3 is gridded by your fastest lap turn in race 2. So even though I'm back now in 27th place, I can still get a decent lap and put myself further up the field for race 3. These are the worst track conditions we're probably going to see all weekend. It's hot, cars have been running and drifting all day, and I'd say that's a halfway decent lap time. And the cool part is, it was. That was good enough for 11th place. All right, let's look at what happened on the downshift. I have the data right here, and my inputs for the drive downshift is my clutch pedal switch. I'll show you the switch right here. All right, to get to the clutch switch to show you and to clean it out and be able to diagnose it, I just need to take off this little piece here. And then I have quarter turn Seuss fasteners for this entire panel. And this is a big piece that I worked on over the winter. So now I can get at my pedal box. Taking off the door. So this is the clutch switch, and just above that, just a basic connector for it. So that switch tells me whenever I'm guaranteeing that the clutch is disengaged. My foot is all the way down. I don't want to use pressure because I can still have some pressure in the clutch and it still be engaged. So we have a normal downshift from 4 to 3. The engine speed comes up. We're still braking. The clutch pressure is 0. And the clutch switch turns on again. Must have triggered another downshift and tried to rev the engine. I'm suspecting this clutch switch and I'm going to do some more digging on that. Seems to be working as intended. Last session of the day is the grip lift taxi session. This is where lots of people can get into cars and go for rides, mostly in drift cars or time attack cars, all on the track at the same time, and it's absolute chaos. So to get my mind back into fun mode, remember that this is fun, this is an experience. I took the car out for a couple laps with some buddies and chased some really fast, really good driving drift cars, and just had a heck of a good time. I didn't have any in-car video for that, just enjoying it myself. I got a couple clips here from other cars, but that was a great way to end the evening. Realize how big the festival is, see all the crowds on the fences for that. It was really cool. So have a good night and get back to racing in the morning.